AM over here in Japan, but it is also 1 hour from the PvP update dropping, which is like, is it 2 p.m. in Central Time, I think. Let me check actually. Oh, it'd be 1 p.m. Central. Okay. Yeah, okay. Yep. Welcome to stream. Just waiting for the PvP update to drop. We could probably do like one Nightmare Endless game. Yeah, 1 hour. Yeah, we probably could speedrun an Endless Nightmare run. You guys are down for that. I don't think I'll turn on my joints though. So. Are you a tester? I guess it is sort of public knowledge, so yeah, I did help test out for TDX PvP. So yeah. Although I've been doing a pretty good job, you know, keeping it under wraps, so don't want to leak anything, but I will say, like, there's definitely been a lot of work done on balancing, so hopefully it does turn out well. So, is my mic picking up? Okay, good. Yeah, but, yeah. Hopefully it turns out well. But yeah, or maybe I should turn on my joints just for the one match. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Okay, I turned on my joints. If you want to play Endless or Nightmare, whatever, up to you guys. If you're ready to join, you can probably find my profile. This guarantees PvP will be great. I don't know, there probably does still need to be like several like balance patches, but because I guess compared to like, you know, the general player base, the testing team still is like a small subset of players. So are we joking? Okay, actually here, you know, let me post my profile link. Let me do that. There we go. I'm not gonna pin it though. Yeah, we could probably do, I mean, Endless, we could probably do it in under an hour with the 1.5 speed, although Nightmare potentially be faster. Okay, let me invite you guys. Is there anyone else is joining? Just come over to this side if you're from the stream. Okay, let me, actually, yeah. Oh, what game mode do you guys want to play? You want to play Endless or you want to play Nightmare? Type it in the YouTube chat if I can't see your message in game. Nightmare. Okay, we'll do Nightmare. We get one more person in. I'll keep this lit up for night. Actually, I can swap these out. I'll keep this lit up for Nightmare. No. Got the in farm. minutes if we don't get a fourth person. So for those that want to join our nightmare, feel free to join through the profile link. Yeah, we're doing gun facility. Ideally, let's try to skip through most of the waves so we can finish the match before PvP drops. Okay. Are you joining? Alright. Get your loadouts for Nightmare and get ready up. Is that to do with 14k easy mode wins? Certainly is. Actually, let me buy more of these emergency crates. Okay. Let's go. He's doing something on an easy mode. Yo, Gender, if you want to have beef, talk to me in DMs. Well, you heard it from them. The Gender guy might have beef. Alright, ready up. Do you accept friend requests from friends? Not really. Probably numerous amount of times in past streams, but if I basically accepted like every friend request for every fan, I get my friends list out of control, so I'd like to keep it under control. Okay. Get the goo gunner. Whoever has whatever. What's up? Welcome to the stream. Are you gonna use macro while playing? I think macros are gonna be, macros are gonna be considered unfair, so I think they're gonna be enforced, but also I have a laptop, or I'm on a laptop right now. I don't have any of my fucking like mouse macros that I use for like quick selling and shit. But even then, like I said, they'll probably be enforced, so I'm not gonna use them regardless. So it would be an unfair advantage, but also I do. Macros, they should add live features, like, I don't know, maybe like a drag box to like hover over towers to quick sell, I don't know. Just something along the lines of that idea. Yep, just use my personal computer that's on the other side of the fucking earth. Yep. I always skip on, remember, let's try to finish this before, in like less than an hour when PvP drops. I didn't mean to get bottom path farm, but I guess that works actually. I can get all. Oh. Maybe we're doing good so. Farmer POV. Big gameplay. So once again, I'll get like all 2-3 farms and then eventually upgrade the oil derricks to get a war machine down. Actually, I also got G-Jug. I probably should help contribute to the defense. Did anyone bring EDJ? I don't know if anyone brought EDJ. That might be an issue. Global chat is pretty lively. Oh, you got it. Nice. It is somewhat, what's the word, entertaining or amusing, seeing what people talk about in global chat. Because it's like the most random fucking things people talk about. But I do sort of wish that, I guess the global chat servers were unified, because I think people that talk in the lobby servers is separated from if you're in the in-game match servers. Like those are separated. I feel like it would be nice to see if it was all combined from every server. These guys are talking about the PvP update, all the other stuff. Here's a question for you guys. Are you guys excited for PvP? Like you guys looking forward to anything specific in PvP? Or just hyped in general? I think my internet is dropping. Hello? Can you guys hear me? Maybe I might need to restart my my laptop. Maybe. Can you tell us if PvP is at least decent? I'd like to think so, based on testing. Hopefully. Like I said, actually, yeah, like I said, there's just been a lot of balancing work in order to ensure that, PvP balancing is in a good state, so might need to restart the match too, yep. let me know if the stream has any issues, or if you guys are unable to hear me, if I need to raise my volume, or if I do need to, worst case, restart my stream. It doesn't look like I'm dropping any frames, but I did see Roblox lag a bit, so not too sure. I think I'll max out my oil derrick, then I'll start to get the top path farms. Maybe replacing the farms. Not too sure. You are quiet. Okay, now aside from being quiet, right? Because, okay, it is like 2 AM. In addition to, me having to be quiet because, the walls in the shared housing is, thin as hell. So I gotta be extra quiet. Aside from that, like, as long as, I can still be somewhere heard. What is A turret? Somebody brought A turret. It's fine. They won't mind. No, they'll definitely mind. This is a laptop gaming experience. Fortunately, I do have a mouse. I'm not using the trackpad at least, so maybe that would be an interesting challenge to self-impose. Like using the mouse trackpad. Got the 4-2 farms. Welcome to the stream. Oh, you're not late. This is the waiting room for the PvP update. So, which drops in an hour. Let me bought a bad G-Jug. Upgrade that for some minimum defense. Okay. Got max derricks. Oh, I didn't even realize I could place a third one. Okay. Okay. A bit close, but we win these. Keep upgrading the farms. My good gunner's still alive, so that's good. Alright, all max farms. Derek maxed out. So War Machine, upgrade that. Yeah, just make sure we got anti-air covered with the A turrets, so. Alright, that should be all my little Derricks. I can help contribute DPS with G-Chucks and then save up for G-War. Okay, yeah, War Machine as well. We should try and skip. Anyways, there's a key. It's like 37. We probably should be careful. Alright, that's what? Max War Machine. Okay, only 2 War Machines. Can't wait to Emperor. No, I feel like that'd be a bit too OP, so I don't think you can send Emperor. Would be really funny though. Alright, yeah, I think what I can do now, I'll probably just upgrade like a few G-Jugs or something and then save up for Golden War. I'll place down after MKIC, so. Getting a bit laggy. Also, I will say, based off of testing PvP on my laptop, it actually isn't all that too laggy. Like it's get like a minimum like 20 frames in most cases. Like it's definitely playable on like low-end devices. So that's definitely a nice thing to see, especially given my current position, or where I'm at currently. Do you think TV Part 2 will release with PvP? No, they're separate. You can even see in the game page, separate. Like PvP drops less than an hour from now, and TV Part 2 drops in like September. It's like next month. Okay, I think I'll just have like 5 of these. So I'm gonna save up for Golden Worship. Oh, you've been live 28 minutes. Yeah, welcome to the stream. This is the waiting room for the PvP update. Oh yeah, most of the banned towers listed in PvP. All of it towers banned due to pay-to-win concerns. Commander's the only exception because he can be earned for free. Golden Warship, Dog, Clone Lobster not acceptable for PvP environment. Everything which is okay for PvE but not PvP. Combat Medic not acceptable. Golden Mine Layer performance issues. Oil Dirt not acceptable. You can try balancing it. It's far more destructive Eco Tower. Combat Drone is the exploit, so. And then towers that aren't banned by PvP exclusive stats. LD has a placement limited too. And War Machine has a 20% increase in cost, 35% increase, 10% refractor increase, and 45% ranger decrease. Like I said, you know, you want to bring ranger for whatever fucking reason. Also, why would John do a shitpost ping asking should we allow event towers? What do you mean? I mean, A turret. I don't know, because A turrets is exclusively for flying enemies. I feel like if you're bringing A turret, you're taking up a tower slot that, you know, like let's say Ghost, for example, right? Ghost has a like anti-air capabilities, flying detection. So why would you bring A turret which doesn't have any like ground detection? Like in bottom G-War. Since I'm running farms and derricks, I should be able to afford it like by like wave 40 or 40, no, wave 45. Well, I guess you'll see when PvP drops. Oh, should you do the bottom or top? Up to you. Up to you on what you want to do. I'm gonna say for bottoms and maybe you could get top, so. It would be much more interesting to utilize ground towers with air detection. No, let's make players well consistent with that. The one tower encounters air enemies. I will say, like, A turret isn't as good as you might think. I'll say that. I'll also say that in terms of balancing, because since I did help test PvP, like, I do think that we had like, you know, like, what's the best way to phrase it? Like we want to avoid like trying to, you know, stick with one meta loadout. Like trying to make like as many towers as viable as possible. So, which would encourage, you know, having different loadouts. Essentially, you know, some sort of have like a rock paper scissors mentality. You know, when it comes to that topic in general, especially in other games like fighting games, it does get a bit more convoluted, but that's the general idea. And I do think it definitely is an improvement over like tower battles, PvP, hopefully. But we'll see when it drops. So. Gmob is banned. I think Mobster will, I don't know, probably be the next best thing, but or maybe not, who knows. Because right now, because PvP, the only eco towers that you can use is Farm and Mobster. Like, Oil Derrick is banned, so... It'll definitely be interesting to see how that pans out. Yeah. Farm getting the increased cost. Because, okay, if any of y'all played Tower Battles PvP, right? Like, like, you guys know that farm in TB PvP is essentially a must-have. It's a meta tower to pick because it's literally a straight-up like advantage. Like, if you're not bringing farm to TB PvP, you're fucking yourself over. That's like one of the issues PvP has. That's also like that also makes it outdated, and hopefully TDX, you know, improves upon to where like it doesn't have to be relied upon, and if anything, like the ideal, like the perfect balancing for will be like a risk reward, like a relationship where it's difficult as fuck to make farm work, but if you can make it work, then you get rewarded. So, hopefully that'll be an improvement that TDX PvP makes, hopefully. Well, not every Nightmare Tower, like Refractor, can still be used. War Machine can still be used, but its cost is increased because of Refractor. Behemoth as well. Shield Tower is usable. Like right now, like Medic and Shield are like the biggest, like the most important towers you could have in order to keep your towers alive. So, just lost my 50-50 in CCC. I don't know what that means, but rip. Probably related to the gotcha system. It's endless. No, Commodron is fucking not okay. It's not just, you know, the drone exploits, but also, you know, drone itself is pretty OP. So difficult to balance. So that's why drone is banned. PvP exclusive rebalances. I think in terms of like PvP exclusive, it was only like the placement limit, but also the cost increases. There also will be like a bunch of other balance changes, but that'll be posted when the update releases. But those will be mostly global, from what I know at least. He's gonna run Laser Gunner and cost the game to lag like crazy. Does the Laser Gunner actually lag the game out? Or are you referring to like the fire rate? Because if it's the fire rate, wouldn't that also affect like Juggernaut or Golden Juggernaut? Oh, we're leaking. Hey, turret. What's that here? Like spam A turret. You might want to set the top hat turrets to random. Yep. Did you vote TX for the innovation awards? Yeah, I did. Fucking. I wouldn't vote for DDS. I forgot what the other strategy game was, but Mini Wars, I wouldn't vote for that either. Because I think that game's AI slop. But the fact that, you know, Craft essentially promoted it, it's kind of fucked up. Because you know his child fan base is gonna fucking bandwagon and vote for that game, so spam a lot and the very constant lag. Yeah, yep. Yeah, I think we'll just wait. So, we'll be waiting, talking about stuff. Okay. Oh yeah, burgers. 34. Imperfect number, but yeah, we'll wait. Is there anything you guys want to talk about? Anything you guys looking forward to? Any speculations? Or anything else? Tower Battles 2, that's about all. Don't really have much else to say on Tower Battles 2, but definitely looking forward to that for next month. So, like we already know, like we're getting Aviator and Phaser. I think John talked about Scout as well, so. So I'll be grinding PvP and reaching level 300. I feel like you're still better off grinding like Nightmare. I think Nightmare still has like the best XP rates. Like PvP will still give like golden XP rewards, but I don't think it covers that much. So what's up? Welcome to the stream. We're waiting for the PvP update to drop, so also I need to lie down. Fucking lie down for a bit. Yeah, it's still a lot, so when's the forum reveal? Not for a good while, I'll tell you that. Yeah. I will say, like, even if Nightmare is still the best method to grind XP, or the fastest, with having the best rates, like, I don't know what to call you, so I'll just call you Orca. Like you basically have like a fuck ton of like easy wins, like easy game wins, and that's how you got a high level. So I guess maybe like the trade-off between, I guess, the difficulty of grinding Nightmare versus the ease, or like the simplicity of grinding like easy constantly. I guess it just sort of shows like how much motivation there is between different methods of grinding. But it's also interesting to think about like the easier stuff, because it goes back to like the early days of TDX, when, you know, people that grinded using like automated macros, they'll just grind like easy mode repetitively. And there are even like a few people that were banned because of it, so. I mean, the automated macro grinding is still, it's still, I don't know about prevalent, but it's definitely still like is an issue. But I guess given the nightmare is the best like way to grind it, it does require more effort. So, yep, make sure you touch grass. John needs any kind of making his grind easier and faster. Well, I've said this like numerous times in like previous streams, but I feel like the crux of the grind issue is just how the game, or tower defense games in general, especially on Roblox, are designed. Like, tower defense is primarily like derived from a linear like gameplay structure. So when you're grinding for stuff, you typically have to repetitively play the same thing over and over again. And because of that, doing the same thing is just boring. Like, there's not much variation to it. I feel like that's something that like TDX or tower defense games in general should try and improve upon, where they make the grind more varied and more fun, like incentivizing other reasons to grind than just playing the same fucking game mode over and over again. Also, I don't know if my mic's cutting out or not. Like I do have it set to where I hear myself, but whenever I do hear myself, it sort of feels like at times my mic is getting muffled. I don't know if that's an issue on your guys' end. It's sad that G-War is banned in PUBG. Fucking, of course it's gonna be banned in PvP. Why the fuck would it be? Would it be usable? Literally decimate everything. Got another ping. Assault skiff. TDX new PvP mode is finally here. And he's playing TDS. Yep. He's playing TDS. Okay. So I also did see that Remy posted a live stream link for streaming until I get 100 PvP wins. So that'll be interesting to see, because I feel that that genuinely might be like a week-long stream. If I were to be honest, like, it might be fucked up. It just sounds like you're hitting it. Yeah, I don't know how to fix that. Cause I'm in like a small room, so I'm essentially on the bed with like a bedside table with the laptop. So I either have the stick microphone on the bed or on the table. If I put it on the table, every time I click like the keyboard, laptop keys, like, it also gets picked up by the mic. But if I put it on the bed, it's like inconsistent. I don't know why, but it sometimes like makes like high pitched like noises or something. I don't know. Don't really have a good spot for the mic, but me always got us some kind of concept to maximize sleep deprivation. Yep. And John's talking about the enemy sending mechanic in GDI things. Like there's the Fallout enemy. You can see the stats, the resistances, and eco stat, build time, and the minimum wave. Also, yeah, I see Remy in the server. Where's Remy? There he is. We're forming a circle over here. Ain't it late for you? It is nearly 3 AM. Like the update drops at 3 AM. So I am up at 3 AM. And I sort of have to speak extra quietly because not only are the walls thin, but it's also 3 AM. Fortunately, it is the weekend, so don't have to like focus on any studying. I can just relax, which means I have time to fit in a stream for PvP. You know, we'll run PvP. Actually, should I mention this? Hold on, let me confirm real quick. Okay, that's probably fine. But yeah, how TDX PvP will work is, yeah, because John mentioned this, like there will be a matchmaking system, but I think it's essentially random. Like you queue into a matchmaking, but like you can't like party queue. However, there is sort of like an ELO system, which John mentioned in Battlefield chat, where everyone's starting ELO will be based on their current level in TDX. So higher level players will have a higher starting ELO, which sort of will balance out the queue for everyone. And right now there's only, I think, one. Yeah, it's only a single matchmaking queue. There's no casual ranked, but it'll probably be added in the future. What's my ELO? I think the ELO is gonna be a hidden stat, but it is a true stat, so. Yeah, we got like 13 minutes till the update drops. Do we have a dev? I can't see. Oh yeah, we do. Oh, it's Marcus. Actually, let me change the stream info real quick. I'll just change it to say first look at the PvP update. Send it now while I can. Okay. If there is a thumbnail they put in the game, I'll send it as well. Well, bonuses, think about stealth, think about flying, think about like enemies that damage, enemies that debuff. Just think what would be the best thing to bring with all that taken into consideration. Early game, mid game, late game. All that sort of stuff. Just copy John's loadout. Yep, you could do that. You could just do that. Spam those lanterns. It's the Chinese New Year. I still find it weird how Roblox changed it to where if you zoom in into first person, it like slowly rotates you now. I think that's a stupid change that they did. I don't know why they did that. Got 9 minutes till the update drops. Let's do this. Let's look at some of the avatars that people have in this game. Got a Crow Ranger. Got Dr. Xenon and Mallory. I don't know what that is. Got like a spawn, like angel or whatever. What else do we got? There's like another Xenon, this guy with like fucking crazy ass like textures on him. It's like Commander. What else do we have? What's the loud ass fucking sparkler? Is that Miku? I can't tell. It's fucking washed out by the light. JoJo character, I forgot the name. Got 7 minutes. Check into the Discord for when they ping. Looks like we already have people complaining about ban towers, which I guess is sort of to be expected, but at the same time, based on just based on PvP announcing it sort of feels like an inevitability. But maybe in the future that could be that could be improved. For now, though, those are the current, I guess, things that are imposed upon current restrictions. Does that mean certain towers banned? Yeah, they need to nerf the sound. I don't know why it's so fucking loud. Is that TenLetters avatar? Yep. So many avatars. Minutes. What's global chat talking about? Shattered moon enemy. Shemine layer just existing. Commander. Eco towers. Oh yeah, the 4th of July stuff is probably gonna go away. Because it ain't July anymore, so. God, it's like 0 burgers right now and 183 V-52 bombers. You only got like 34, but that's probably good enough. Like this for the other limited towers. I have 25 striker rushes, 150 megasets. GZ isn't really limited, you can get that endless, so I've got it down. Yeah, the 34 P-52 bombers. $208, yeah, that is a lot. That is a lot. Alright, 2 minutes. Looking at a testing server to see if there's any like last minute things that need to be done, but everything should be good to go, hopefully. Actually, let me check the game page real quick. See if the thumbnail is updated. TDX voting for the Innovation Awards thing. P52s. I don't know, when it comes to like the limited power-ups, right? I feel like because they're limited, it just feels like there's not really an incentive to use them. Especially, you know, if you're good enough at the game and don't need them. Like they just become like a commodity or like a collectible. So it's not worth using. I don't know. So I never really find myself like ever using like the striker rushes or the Megazeds. So already hit the it's like 1 PM in Central Time, but also like 3 AM over here. The update should be dropping any minute now. X. Yep. Let's check the Discord server. Has it been locked down? No, it looks like it's still. It might get locked soon though. John posting more leaks and teasers and GDI things. More of the enemies. Yeah, Big Blocks is back. Streaming. Actually, that would be interesting if we go up against any of the other CCs. How would that pan out? I will say, like, preface as well, actually, I'll mention it later when the update actually drops. So hold off on that. Big Blocks delayed the update, yep. Confirm. 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 Everyone spam confirm. Usability. like I said, they'll probably crack down or enforce people using macros, probably. So I don't know if I call that still, but who knows? What the fuck is that avatar? Has the game updated yet? It has updated a minute ago. Yeah, there it is. Yep, got the thumbnail. Let me add this shit. Update the stream info. Okay, update that, update that. Alright, updated. I have to join like a fresh server, I think. So let's do this. We'll join private server. Yep, announcements. PvP is finally here. How does PvP work? Similar to tower battles, you can purchase and send enemies to your opponent's side. These enemies pressure their defenses, damage their towers, and can ultimately destroy their base. You receive income every 7 seconds. Your income increases passively, but the enemies you send can raise or lower. Ball, heavy metal, and scout ball are some of the strongest enemies for building your economy. Every player receives 2 exclusive PvP power-ups by default. Global damage buff, temporarily increases your tower's damage. Speed boost temporarily increases the movement speed of enemies you send. These can be useful to defend against a dangerous punch or overwhelm your opponents at the right moment. Don't forget about them. Towers can still die in TDX PvP just like in PvP. You may need medic to keep them alive. Enemies such as missile bot and bosses like phobias can begin damaging towers during the mid to late game. Players and enemies generally do not award cash with damage. However, certain heavy bosses such as Alpha Predator and Destructor return approximately 10 to 60% of their cost to the defending player when attacked. Mobs or bounties do not apply to players and enemies. Are there plans for ranked PvP? No, but if there's an interest in PvP, we would be delighted to do a ranked match system. However, this is an internal matchmaking system that pairs you with players based on level anyone's. There's a bunch of watches, but yeah, that's all in the FAQ. Alright. Tower loadout, enemy loadout, power up loadout, matchmaking. Okay. Bunch of new enemies. All costs gold. Also PvP power-ups as well. Let's buy a bunch of these. It's a bit laggy. Also, it looks like burgers are still a thing, so it doesn't look like they cleared that. Why am I whispering? Look at the bottom left. I am in Japan, in shared housing, thin walls, so can't speak too loudly. Where's G-Warship? No, you can't use G-Warship. Why do we have 999 enemy speed boosts? Let's buy all these. Here, I think it's better if we did this. Yeah. Also, there's a daily deal thing. So towers and enemies will be put on sale. Let's buy all these, actually. Oh, you got like a bunch of like the enemy packs. Check off sale. My game is lagging. Holy shit. Okay. This might take a bit to buy everything, so hold on. What time is it over there? It is 3 a.m. My game's frozen. Hello? Oh, come on. Okay, it's freezing again. Alright, enemies. Buy the individual enemies. Alright, and I think that should be everything. Let's go power up time. I think we're fine with this, so. Yeah, we got everything. Okay. So. Alright, check off sale. Oh wait. PvP shop enemies off sale. Oh yeah, multi-X. Can't get it though. Wait, they still added a PvP queue. Okay, so yeah, you can queue against other people, but what I want to do is the solo queue. So, first let me get my loadout. You can see here, like, yeah, Golden Worship. It's banned in PvP. Event towers are banned. Although, I think they missed a few. Like, Lord is meant to be banned. So it seems like they missed a few. It's like a Slayer. Oh yeah, you got the blue outline. Okay, so let me think. OP, good towers. I think I want to bring Slammer. Try and True Slammer. Okay, next, what's another good tower to bring? Let's try Operator. I think Operator would be a solid early game tower. And another, how about like an AoE tower? Check off sale tab in PvP. Yeah, I already did. Saw the multi-X. We need an AoE tower. Let's bring Grenadier. Where are you, Grenadier? Let's bring a DPS tower. Juggernaut. Let's bring EDJ and Medic. There you are. Medic. Okay. This is our loadout for PvP. We're gonna matchmake. Let's go. Are you sure your device is gonna be able to handle PvP game? Hopefully. It should. Alright. Who did we queue up with? person, and they're 161. Alright. I'll let this guy. I forgot, I didn't bring any enemies. I didn't equip any enemies. Alright. We'll start simple. Unless he wants to do normal. No. Okay. I don't know if we can talk or not, but is there a good luck? Have fun. Yeah, good luck. Alright, new UI. Okay, so I think I'll start with operate actually. Okay, so as you see here we have the tower loadouts, but we also have enemies. I think, yeah, Y is the key behind the quick switch. So we have a bunch of enemies here. I think speed is disabled. Yeah, it's disabled, okay. And each of us have 240 HP. Also got the passive eco up here. Oh, I can send, we'll send a bunch of normal droids. Operator is holding up pretty well. I think I'll get a top path and a bottom path. We're gonna keep sending the normal droids. And he has Golden Ranger, so he's holding pretty well. Next is Heavy Droid. 4-second spawn time, 125 money, but also gives 12 eco upon spawning, which is a lot better than normal droid. I think I'll spam that. Do I have enough DPS? I think I'll get a Slimer down. Isn't that the strongest? Maybe I want to place another operator down actually. I guess here would be a good spot. Right here. Yeah, I think I'll get bottom path for these spawns. Oh, making the update log. Oh, the ship goes pink. Alright, I'm gonna spawn cheap. Keep sending the enemies. Send the jeep over. A forward top path, the fourth upgrade. Get that. Keep sending. How's he doing? He's got Toxicinator. Okay. 3-2 Slimer. A stun. Oh yeah, I forgot. Okay, maybe it's redundant that I have Slimer and Grenadier. I think Grenadier also has. They could also stun stack and give the resistance reduction. Actually, actually place it down. I guess I'll place it like here. Get that ability unlocked. Cut the passive income. Nice. So that'll be useful in general, just to reduce the resistances. Keep spamming enemies. Oh, welcome to the stream. Checking out the PvP update. Target, okay, again. Look at this. It's the Humvee, 400 HP with 32 DPS. So let me get a bottom pass slammer for the additional stall. This guy's checking out my defenses. He's got the EDJ. We unlocked a new enemy in Fallout. Set that. Oh, he's got heavy titans. Oh, he is struggling. Yeah, they have 50% gold res. They had a Vulcan ability there. He is struggling a bit. And I'm gonna keep sending it. Okay, I think looks like he defended against it. Okay, we're doing fine so far. I'll get this maxed top path grenade here for the napalm grenades. Alright, nice. Yeah, that guy might be struggling. Actually, no, he's holding it off brick wall. Actually, what if I did this? Boom. Speed boost. Oh, new enemy type, toxic wastes. Yeah, speed boost basically did nothing. Get that DPS, 155 DPS. You won, nice. Okay, he's actually defending pretty well. I need to keep sending. Just sending more eco enemies. These +2s, they have a lot 25 HP, 6850. Might want to consider setting those. Go send the green guys. Yeah, the fallouts, they have high high cold resist, cold and laser. So bullet enemies are the main way to deal with them. I just got the LEV. Right, yeah, these got 3,000. I think we'll hold off from sending those. Need to accumulate more money. Yeah, he already has he's already in top at G-Jugs. Oh yeah, he's behemoth as well. Actually, what if I started sending these now, actually? I want to see how he deals with them. He already has 102 DPS, 62 DPS, 261, 206. Also, he's got medic down. I place medics just in case. Okay, yeah, he's dealing with them pretty well. Yeah, toxic and cold damage, just shredding him. Those pointless to send them. Don't really have that many good enemies, so. Okay, I do here. Let me get a G-Jug set up real quick. So, or not G-Jug, normal jug. Get that set up. Okay, that's good. Actually, the toxic is dealing with them pretty well, so. Max discount. What's with the chapter 3 music? I think they have like a mix of, they have the PvP music that they made, but also a mix of other music. I don't know, it does seem a bit jarring. They got the fucking purgatory. Fortunately got the medics. Enemies give you money. It's like CTP if you ever played that game before. Classic tower battles. Okay, if I already be honest, might actually lose because I forgot to equip enemies. And this guy already has a pretty solid defense, so. I think I have to spawn in disruptors or something. We're trying to see if I can outlast him, but that's gonna be difficult. because he might have like a better like boss set or something.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
No, you won't kill all the towers. Yeah, he's already dealt with his E-Rod, so I just have to deal with mine. Spamming a fuck ton of enemies and 2 Ghost defends it all. Yeah, Ghost is a pretty solid tower. More boss 2s, but we can deal with them easily. Yeah, I think my best bet would have to be like sending the disruptors or maybe, I don't know, boss 2, so I feel like you're just gonna get shredded because he already has a G-Jump defense. So, also E-Rap isn't a really good boss to send because even if he does have the Rage Scream that stuns, it doesn't bypass stun immunity, so it kind of sucks. What does the red tag mean? If you're talking about like the red icons, it's the enemies he's sending. So it's his enemies. I think the only downside is with me using top hat Juggernaut, it doesn't have stealth detect, so I sort of have to rely on the operator to deal with that. Is Disruptor's PvP version of Jammer? Sort of. I mean, Jammer disables abilities, but I think Disruptor debuffs, so. Yeah, okay, so it deals with the hidden bosses, and that's at least fine. Why is boss doing so much HP? I mean, it's also slow, so I think it's mainly a bullet, like counter. You need like other damage types to deal with it. Speaking of, look at these mutant malfunctions. 90% bullet resist. Fortunately, we have Juggernaut, top path G-Jug, or top path regular Jug, not G-Jug. Actually, I think the disruptors they're like the shockers. I think. Forgot. It's like reskin shockers. I don't know why I'm chucking the grenade. Not much resistance, just reduce. Okay, looks like we both have like sort of the same like DPS output. Almost. Fight me. I might. Because it looks like the party queue is still in, so you can like choose to 1v1 specific people. So that's good at least. Yes, I'm down. Yeah, they have a fuck ton of HP, so actually check it bottom that juggernaut. I guess probably probably the best thing to do. Actually, but yeah, even if I sent disruptors, they probably wouldn't do much either. That TDX YouTuber who's streaming until he wins 100 matches. Yep, that's Remy. Okay, I think the one advantage I have is the stall capability, because I do have Slammer, so maybe I can outlast the enemy.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
Actually, yeah, okay, 18-second build timer, 25k this end. Maybe it could work. Also, Charger or Crusher. It's like a PvP exclusive boss. I don't know. I've never seen him in any other game mode. Okay, look at this shit.
Can I have cheeseburger, please?
Yeah, let me do this real quick. Upgrade these Slimers. Stun Grenadier. Okay, just make sure I get some top athletics as well. I'm still alive. He's got the flyings. Oh shit, the counter. He's got the counter blaze. I am dead. Damn. He's got the right loadout. How do I type GG? Nope, he already left. Alright, let me go back and actually equip my enemies. Actually, I think here, let me check them real quick. If it'll fucking load. Come on. There we go. I play group. Okay. It doesn't look like it shows. Like, no way to see win-loss ratio. Okay. Right, let me actually equip my enemies. Okay, so what I do want is the eco enemies economy. So heavy droid, all heavy metal. Having an anti-air option is a pretty good way to catch people off guard. 1000 HP. But I feel like in most cases, especially high level, it's probably not needed. So maybe I don't need to bring it. Toxic Waste. That's a pretty decent enemy to send. Let's see. Boss 2 is pretty decent. I think I could catch people off guard. Thinking. The way you equip enemies kind of confuses me a bit. What do you mean? My thought process are. As you can see on like the icons, these are like when you can like which waves they get unlocked at. So if we look at like the bot enemies, how they're like mainly focused on dealing damage to towers, right? From men versus robots, man versus machine. These guys can be sent pretty early. Ranger bot is a lost operator bot. Probably equip like let's do Ranger bot. I'll equip this for now. 26. High laser and cold resist. Well, I wonder if somebody has a Chi Jug. I feel like maybe it might be the resistances would be irrelevant. So I'm not too sure. I think EO2 would definitely be a pretty good send. Let me think real quick. Seems like a fast enemy. Missile bot spam will be OP, methinks. Maybe. Yeah, I'll keep the pilot. I think here. Oh, I'll bring a Titan Charger. I guess it would be good as like a counter, so. And I'll choose bosses. So we'll do. Let's try Black Doctor and Eradicator. Yeah, let's give that a go. We'll do one more solo queue. Level 64. We'll see how this goes. Nothing's loaded. Come on. I need shit to load. Well, this is gonna be fun. Okay. Yeah, this definitely seems like a. Why is this a normal map? This definitely ain't normal. This looks more like simple or easy. Yeah, this map might get nerfed. Might get its difficulty rating nerfed. Get the 2 operators down.
You will not get caught. You will not get caught. Nope. You will not. See. Success, you will not.
Spam on the enemies. He's got mobster. Ain't doing too bad. Did pretty good so far. I think I'll get Grenadier down. Like over here. Looks like he's just going for top bat mob. Which is not too bad of an idea. Send in fallouts. And the fallouts will take most of the damage, or the toxic waste too, actually. Depending on if it gets 4-2 mobster. Because 4-2 is when it unlocks the bullet res. Actually, you know what? Actually, no, fuck it. I'm gonna spam it. Okay, let's see how this goes. Yep, it's killing the mobsters. He's getting fucked. He's replacing. Yeah, okay, they're all dead. Yeah, he got fucked over. The question is, am I gonna get fucked over? Yeah, he's gonna have me tight. Okay, I'm good. Oh, he's got jumpers. What's with the ASMR? I'm in Japan in shared housing because the walls are thin. I have to keep my voice down. Not only that, but it is nearly 4 a.m. I think I'll probably play like a few matches and stream, and then maybe do another stream later on, like in like the day. So, yeah, this guy's dead. GG's. You didn't have medic. I think I will upgrade my loadout. Instead of operator, I will bring ghost. I think instead of Juggernaut, I will bring G-Jug. Okay, yeah, okay. Actually, added the PvP bans to accept Troll Tower. Because I guess you can use Troll Tower. Okay, I want to try different enemies as well. So, get rid of this. Bring Missile Bot. And we'll keep the rest of the enemies. Actually, I wonder. I could bring buzzards instead of pilots. See how that goes. Okay. Maybe try and Ranger for early. It's been working really good for me so far. I mean, the cost reduction does sound nice, but I don't know. I don't know if that'd be if it'd be a tower worth bringing. Let's do this. Alright. Let's go. All these. Psycho Slayer might have been on the Crystal Tower. Maybe. It did get the blue outline. Although, I don't know, that seems weird. Like, why Psycho? Why not, like, Flame Trooper? Like, I feel like Flame Trooper would have been a more suitable tower to get that treatment. I don't know. Curious, how many players does TDX have right now? 9,000 players on TDX. That is a lot. Funny as shit. The tactical Chinese lantern. So you have ghosts, so Buzzard is essentially useless. Can't really do much. Or maybe if the tanky enemies are sent. Like they could let the buzzards go through. That might be a strat. Oh, yeah, I guess you could set the weakest, yeah. Never mind then. Saving up for top path ghost. Doing pretty well so far. How is the enemy doing? Like a toxic, ghost as well. Ghost does have the benefit of stealthing themselves so certain enemies can't see. So
You will stop the gas pot.
wait, we have the ex-soldier. Oh, and he's dead.
Stop. You will not. Succeed. Success, you will not.
I could get G-Jug, so I think I'm gonna do that. Place down a G-Jug. trucks. Get some medics down. We'll just send some of these as like a scare tactic. Just some of them. Okay, the medics. Yeah, it is 4 AM. Also, the walls are thin, so. Oh, yeah. I do find it weird that Revive Slimer gives positive eco. You can just spam it. Does seem a bit weird. Okay, you're not gonna see this coming. Or maybe you will, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you got your G-Jug down. The question is, will it be enough? Who knows? And I got soft lock for PvP match only 55. Oh, you managed to reach wave 55. That's interesting. You send it over the fallouts. However, I am sending over the boss 2s. It is defending pretty well. Or is it? Maybe not. Pop the damage buff, or damage boost. slowly pushing up. I think you might need more G-Jugs or something. Because there's a lot of bullet resist on the boss 2s. Speed boost. This might be a bit fucked. Okay, I'm able to deal with the natural boss 2 spawns. Pushing up. Wait, 20. Oh, the stealth's pushed through. You know, I said the mobs are easy to stay winning. I'm afraid that's no longer the case. Yeah, the last game I had, the guy was defending the monster, but I sent in ranger bots to kill the monster, so. This might be a rip. Yeah, the boss 2 spam is definitely something. GG's. Yeah, I think if you got more G-Jugs earlier on, like you might have overinvested in medics or toxic maybe. Or actually, I think if you got max toxic, you might have been able to deal with them. But they did nerf top path toxic, increase the cost of a max upgrade by like 10k, which is a bit fucked, but. Oh yeah, bottom path I think got a huge nerf. They post the log. Oh, they did. Toxic. Overall nerfed. My layer. My layer is sort of a nerf. Up past my layer. Golden Mine layer also got nerfs. Medic, bottom, crits medic damage decreased. Or only for X4, I think X5 is the same. Golden Ranger looks like it's got some buffs. Yeah, overall buffs. Machine Gunner, Gaither Detection 4x, Jet Trooper, no longer ignore resist, but reduced the top path max upgrade. Laser Gunner, looks like slight nerf. Refractor's damage was converted to golden, or now they call it energy. Yeah, monsters. Bounties are like significantly nerfed at 50%. Max 30%. Max from 100k to 23k. It's fucked up. Shotgunner. Slight buff. John, slight nerf. Beams factory. Seems mixed. Like overall nerf, but looks like also gains some benefits on bottom path. But ignore resist. Okay. Oh yeah, the G rate, yeah, you could G rate it down. Yeah, shit's fucked. Who knows, depending on what how the community reacts, maybe they'll readjust some things, but we'll see. For now, I think I'll end this stream though, because it is 4 AM, and even with me whispering, I feel like I'm still making too much noise, so I'll probably stream again later, at like a later day or time. So play more PvP, because I do enjoy how PvP's been shaped up so far. So thanks for tuning in for those watching. Look forward to the next stream. Make sure to subscribe or join the Discord to get notified. So yeah, we'll rematch. So don't worry about that. I'll see you guys later.